to travel and
Hello.
work abroad. So basically what I wanted to start off with by saying is you could, the first option, how you can do it is you could do your job anywhere else, okay? The best thing and the most fun thing about that is you feel like you're in a different place because it's a different culture, different modes of transport, right here. Okay, that's just a regular car, but okay. Different modes of transport, different foods, different everything, different environment.
Second option, okay. A lot of our friends, relatives, families, acquaintances do this, and it's working on ships, boats, yachts, mega yachts, super yachts, whatever you want to call them. And basically what they do is they have a skill, or they find a skill in something that's needed, like dancing, singing, bartending, lifeguarding, fitness, gym instructor, yeah, anything that they need. So go online, search, research, what does a ship need, what does a yacht need, and get a qualification, get a certificate in that.
The third thing that you can do is get into travel vlogging. But again, this is a lot of hard work. You need to do your research. You have got to be good at taking photos, you need photography skills, you need videography skills, you need to learn a lot about editing.
You need to have lots of friends on Instagram.
Yep, so you need to know about SEO as well, how to get people seeing your stuff.
And you need to like being on your phone and on your computer.
Yep, and you need to be very active on these things. It's not just fun and games. You also, for the people that are in the photos, in the travel photos, it's not just someone standing pretty. They've had to learn the skills of modeling. It's not that easy at all. You have to know how to stand, how to position your face, the angles of your face, and what looks good and what doesn't look good.
Number three is what we did. Should we start talking about what we did?
No, number three, this is number four, and number four is au pairing.
Au pairing, oh, we're on four. Okay, you talk about au pairing.
I don't know too much about au pairing, but I know that it's an option.
If you're good with kids.
Yeah,
if you're good with kids, find out about au pairing, research it, find out some people that are looking for au pairings, find out what you need to au pair, if you need a skill, if you need your TEFL, which we'll talk about later.
Whatever, yeah, but basically au pairing, you can do it in any country, just you got to get more involved in that.
Fourth,
the fifth thing,
oh my God. What we did.
We got involved in education.
So what we did was we got our TEFL.
Okay,
you can get,
this is a really long story.
Which stands out.
Okay, we're going to tell our story after we just told this point. You can do education, you can work at international schools,
language centers, you can teach sports, you can teach dance, you can teach anything, yeah.
Okay, so those are just the 5 different things that you can do.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's really loud.
Okay,
so that's the 5 different
things.
There are way more, and next point that we're going to discuss is what we did. Okay. So basically I was on the first plane out of my hometown. I didn't even go to my graduation. I finished college, I wrote my last exam, and that was it. We were flying out of the country.
Can you imagine how I must have felt when I had to ask her parents for a hand in marriage? Oh, and by the way, I'm going to take it to China.
I will never forget. We left summer sunny South Africa, and we flew to China.
Couldn't speak a word of the language.
And as the plane started landing, it was winter. I'd never seen a winter like this before. It was so dry. And we started landing into the city, and it was just grey, and all I thought
I had never been below 0 degrees.
Yeah, and all I thought was like, what the heck am I doing? John, on the other hand, was like, don't even worry about it. I've been to Vietnam.
I got this.
I've been to Vietnam. China's like the same thing. It's not.
Okay, so but how we got there?
Well, we had to be degreed to work in China.
First of all, number one.
The first thing, okay, guys, you need to have a degree to work in China. If you're getting offers and they say you don't need a degree, you will be working there illegally. Okay.
Second, get a TEFL degree, teaching English as
What's it? You don't have to get a certificate.
certificate.
You can
Yeah.
do the
Teaching
certificate
English as
as a foreign language.
we finish each other's
Sentences.
and sandwiches.
Okay.
But anyway, get one of those, get 120 hours or above. Anything else is going to be not worth your while.
So this is if you don't have a QT, qualified teaching status, okay?
Or PGCE.
Yeah, or PGCE.
Yeah.
But you can be degreed and get your TEFL certificate. You can work in a language center teaching English. So that's what we did.
Yeah, we started in a training school.
Yeah, and this was awesome because when you're in Asia, there's so many different countries that you can travel to. There are tons you can travel to while working in Asia. So we were in China for 2 years.
Yeah, now we are in sunny Laos.
And we're having a good time. John T is working as
Ajan Son Noinam,
which means,
swimming teacher.
yeah, John T is a swimming teacher, and I am currently overseeing a campus.
And she's doing a great job at it.
A beautiful developing campus, and
I've also written a few books that will be published here in Laos.
And yeah, we're happy here at the moment, and let's see where it takes us.
traveling and working abroad is awesome because it's pretty much like living a dream. Like we're constantly on an adventure. There's always something different to
Yeah,
offer.
fun adventure.
Sure.
The last one is how you can travel abroad and work.
First thing, send out, make your CV really good, make it unique, don't
send out the same one to different places.
Yeah.
Because you'd honestly be surprised how connected all of these companies are. Seriously.
every job needs a different cover letter.
Yeah, you
make
gotta
it good.
Make it personal.
Send out 100 CVs.
Yeah. And if you're applying as couples, you need to have 2 separate cover letters.
And 2 different formats. You don't have to have the same looking CV. You can change it.
Okay. Number 2 is you've got to be brave, because when you start getting phone calls and emails saying that they're interested in you, your little heart starts racing and you go, oh my gosh, this is real, this is happening. And that's the part where you come up with 100 different excuses why you shouldn't move abroad.
And be prepared for lots of paperwork. Running to the Photoshop to go get little photos printed, going to go get copies of verified copies of passports, IDs, certificates. It's just going to happen, so you must just be prepared for it. But once that's over, it's pretty much smooth sailing once you get to the country.
Be brave. The biggest thing I think out of all of it is you've got to be brave. Because it's that bravery that encourages you to do the things that are on your heart. And we did give you guys a list of different things that you can do, different options for working, but you've really got to choose what you like doing the most. And it's getting out of your comfort zone and pursuing those things that are going to make life really worth living, because everything that's out of your comfort zone is totally worth it.
And the worst thing that you have to lose is that in 3 months' time, you don't enjoy it.
You've been on an awesome holiday.
You don't
and then
enjoy
you
it, and you go back home.
But the most important thing is be brave, and then also at least you will never live for the rest of your life with this feeling like,
What if?
what if?
Yeah.
What if? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.